The new focus figures that were introduced in the last edition of Human Anatomy and Physiology were a great addition to an already fantastic textbook. Focus figures present and explain the art in a stepwise format, which is particularly important for students when they're struggling with difficult concepts. Coming in the next edition, there'll be 12 new focus figures, plus fully assignable and accessible focus figure tutorials in Mastering A&P. When students enter the tutorial, they'll be able to see an expanded version of the focus figure, as well as listen to a narrated presentation of the art. What I like about these tutorials is that they take the students through the different questions of the tutorial in the exact same stepwise manner as the students are brought through the art and the focus figure itself. Students are given a series of questions that relate to a specific part of the focus figure, and they have to answer those questions before they're allowed to move on to the next step in the figure. Focus figure tutorials have a variety of different question types in addition to just multiple choice questions. This is a vocabulary drag and drop question where students complete the blanks in the sentences by dragging words over from the left-hand side of the screen. One of the advantages of the mastering platform is the hints and the feedback that students get that guide them towards the correct answer. In this example here, you can see a student asking for a hint on this vocabulary question. The hints are designed to help the students weed out wrong answer choices by giving them additional pieces of information that guide them towards the correct answer. In addition to hints, students will get answer feedback, either correct or wrong answer feedback, based on the response they give to every question. Wrong answer feedback is especially important in helping students confront their misconceptions about the material. One of the big challenges that my students seem to have is getting events in the correct order, whether they be parts of a biochemical pathway or just getting blood flowing through the heart correctly. Here's an example of a question where students have to drag the events into the correct order to master that skill. All focus figure tutorials come back to the big picture, where the students are expected to be able to synthesize everything they learn through all the different steps of the figure. In this example, you can see an open-ended essay question, but it could also be a drag and drop labeling question or another sequencing question and so forth. These focus figure tutorials really make the art come alive to students. One of the things that we stress to our students in anatomy and physiology is that the figures tell a story, while the focus figure tutorials help step the students through that story, also making this story directly accessible both in the gradebook and through a learning outcomes assessment that comes as part of Mastering A&P.